So I don't want to...
The other part of my question
Yeah, go ahead.
Was I wondered, since your diet was pretty decent to begin with, before you had...
Why did I get it?
Stress. I mean,
Well, you couldn't get it even though there's many other things.
My question on that is, with your diet, when you made the changes, was the basic change the fact that you went from some cooked food to all raw food? Do you want all raw food now?
Now, as I say, I'm on the raw food diet. I don't like the taste of raw potatoes. I can sit down and eat 4 or 5 baked potatoes, a big bowl of rice with more garlic than I care to discuss in public here. I can just eat that. I got some of those ideas.
What's the main thing you eliminated then from your former diet?
The flesh food. Sure, the meat, the fish, the chicken. And right now, where most of the fish comes from, you know, I put my foot, I live down at the beach, and I put my ankle, I put my ankle into last week into the Atlantic Ocean, about 20 yards from where I reside. And from what people told me, I was going to have my foot amputated with the filth and dirt. Now, how can you eat fish that comes from those waters?
You get organic fish and organic chicken.
Organic? Come on, that's a dirty word in my lexicon. It's a relative term, organic now. How organic is it?
No fish, no chicken.
Well, maybe in another few months, if I run down to Atlantic City and I cheat, I might eat a piece of fish or something. But I'm trying to behave myself and keep away from that.
You think that was a big difference then? Turning you around?
Yeah, there's a stress factor. There's many things. I don't know the answer. I'm here, and that's all.
You know, whatever he did worked for his body chemistry, and we don't want to go through it wait a minute, in such detail that there's an assumption that if you find out what he has done and you do it, it's going to be right for you. You know from this.
There's not a problem with it. I just wanted to know what he did for himself.
Yeah, well, he's been on a hygienist system primarily, but he does take the pancreatic enzymes and the other, which one? It doesn't matter. Enzymes can't be doctored too much. What I want to say is the real key is the balance in the diet, not whether he has cooked food or raw food. He does have a baked potato.
Acid alkaline I learned a bit about today.
All right, listen to this.
Do you still use enemas and things like that?
Enemas.
With the,
Any enemas?
oh, you asked that twice.
Come to the mic.
Yeah, that's a situation. You know, I don't want to get too personal because then there'll be nothing left. You'll know so much about me, I'll lose my identity. I called Ruth up, and this is a stress factor, and I'm working under stress. Not so much in my insurance business because if I didn't like it, I'd dump it. But some of these problems in my wife's end of things. Might have something to do with it. Now, maybe I'm a coward looking for a cause, but it's kind of hard to close your mind to serious problems.
Is it possible you've gotten some help in counseling along those lines?
When my wife had a 45-year-old boy in a state mental institution called schizophrenia, I call it the wrong mother, whether she likes it or not. And if she hears what I'm saying, or hears about it, and she wants to divorce me, well and good, because I've told her enough. I think it's picking the wrong parents.
You have a lot of overwhelming problems.
Well, it's still there, and I'm trying to build a fence around it. And you're not always so... Yeah, thank you very much. You too.
Again, I'm commenting about something. If you heard Dr. Goldberg yesterday, and what did she say? That if you've got negative thoughts, some people say you must have positive thoughts, but if you have negative thoughts, the thing to do is to express them. Well, I think Bernie Nevins is expressing all of his feelings about it. And in spite of the fact that he might find some anguish with his wife, he's a good husband, takes care of her, and they're together.
Well, I'm the cancer personality, loves to get beaten down. Psychologist told you? The psychologist that spoke about the cancer personality. Maybe I just enjoy all these big things to face.
Well,
I don't know. I think about the worst of everything has come my way and I rose above it. Maybe I'm looking for this.
Thank you, Bernie. I told you it would be an interesting talk, and I enjoyed it too. All right. Thank you for coming. I hope you found it an informative convention. And if we have it again next year, we'll see you again next year.